Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Maroto Talks Insights. Today I want to discuss with you further about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's something I draw on heavily within my Maroto Talks ethos and training because it is a really good base layer that we can all relate to and then build from. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a triangle, or often depicted as a triangle, with the base layer, the widest portion of the triangle, being our basic needs. These are food, shelter, water, medical care, and rest. The next layer up, safety, is the need to feel safe and secure, the need to feel free and out of danger. Above that is belonging, the need to give and receive love, the need to identify with a larger group. And from there, it's our esteem needs, the need to give and receive, recognition, respect, understanding, trust, acknowledgement. And then from there, once these needs are all met, we are able to then self-actualize. And that is really go out and grow as a person, to achieve all that we can, to be all that we can be. So what I wanted to draw us back to is that when we're looking at demonstrating respect and recognition, when we are looking at how is it that we show that we are understanding someone, the ways in which that we give and receive love or identify with larger groups, even what we feel is safe or unsafe, all of these terms are very subjective to the person. And the first thing that we need to do is that, for instance, if somebody says that they're feeling unsafe in a situation, is to acknowledge that, to say, okay, something here doesn't feel right to you. What is it, and how can we make you feel safe? When you're able to do that, you're able to engage and increase understanding, okay, demonstrating one of the needs right there by asking the questions and working with them. You are showing them respect by helping to build what's going on for them, and that they value and that their concerns matter within the conversation. And then you can work together to create a safe environment. How much rest we need, how much food we all need, what type of home we live in, the way in which we give and receive love. Some people prefer a larger group of friends and need to belong to different organizations. Some people prefer to keep it smaller. It's all up to you to work together to find out what that subjectivity is. And from there, recognize those differences and understand them. The cool thing is that understanding doesn't mean the same thing as agreement. So you can understand somebody's point of view, you can understand what they need, and then you can work together to ensure that when you do have good conversations or difficult conversations, that everybody's needs are being met, and that you have an understanding of how you demonstrate respect, and you have an understanding of how they demonstrate respect back. And that will help reduce miscommunication, help reduce misunderstanding, and ultimately will help create good dialogue and good communication towards communication of expectations, and get you guys working better together. So go ahead throughout the day and think about, how are you demonstrating respect to people? Maybe you do things like open the doors. Maybe you look them in the eye. Firm handshakes. Maybe the way in which you reply to emails or texts, the timeliness of those sorts of things. Also, what is it that makes you feel safe or gives you concern? How much rest do you need? How do you ensure that when you engage in something that's really important, you are well fed and rested so that you are in the optimal condition to engage in those circumstances? We need to be mindful, and these sorts of steps are the first thing that will really help us set the tone for difficult conversations, help us set the tone for really successful interactions. So take some time, again, think about what are your basic needs for yourself, what makes you feel safe and secure, how do you meet your belonging needs, and what are your esteem needs? And all of these things work together to help you understand all of who you are and to create the ultimate best scenario for yourself and for everyone. Thanks, everyone. Love if you leave your comments, subscribe to the YouTube channel for Maroto Talks, like us on Facebook, and feel free to message us anytime so that you can have some really good, direct, and focused conversations that mean a lot to you. Hope you're enjoying these. Thanks, everyone.